Today I'll be making this menu here into this menu here. You'll be able to see it now. I don't know what it looks like yet. And I'll be walking you through another process of me just redoing this menu. Right now it's kind of jank. There's these buttons here to areas that don't have these kind of buttons yet. So it's gonna look all pretty, hopefully. I don't. So that's cool. I usually start this sort of thing with a small note like this, a pen, just making designing like a little UI, and then I might redo that a couple times, and then I have a menu situation going. So I just made the first design. It looks something like this. It isn't actually very good because, as you can see, there isn't a go to area button, there isn't a next area button. So I like the general layout. It just needs some tweaking. So I'm gonna make another one and then I'll show you demo.
If you want to make a game with lots of other people, learn a whole bunch, and have it all go to charity, all the money you make, go down to the first link in the description. It's a Discord community with people making this game. Currently, we're working on Isopod Keeping Simulator, and then later we'll probably be making other games. I don't know when you're watching this, so join that. You'll learn to make faster. And now back to.
So I've actually made two more designs. I made this one here, which obviously I didn't finish because I saw that I was gonna put like a list of like what species were in the area there, but it looked really awkward with the arrow there. So here on this design, I put the arrows outside of the like little menu box, and it looked a lot better. So, and then we got the description, and I just moved the go hunting thing over there, and it looked pretty good. So, of course, this is kind of illegible to you, but it's enough for me to know like what it's gonna look like in my brain. So that's basically what I'm doing here. Just kind of like getting a layout in my head, and then because this like you couldn't hand this to a UI designer and like have say like make this without any further explanation. But it is like good enough for me as a solo dev. So that's why it looks like this. So now I'll be actually making it in Unity, and I'll be showing you that process now. Just went into Unity and I saw that I missed the game tag inventory. So that's kind of a mess up because on here there isn't actually any room for that. So I guess I'll just put it. Yes, so I thought first I'll put it here, but I think I'll actually put it over here because I think that'll work better. Hopefully you can actually see that. I can't actually see the camera right now. So sometimes you just gotta revise the design a little bit and then it works. Alright, so I just made a cool little list here of what I had to change. I expected it to be longer, so that's why I actually got a bit of paper for it. But I just have to add the fact that you can switch pages and that you don't have the inventory anymore in that menu. It seems a little unnecessary to me. Alright, I've just finished the script. Hopefully everything works. Of course, you never know that until you've implemented it into Unity here, which is compiling the scripts right now. So this is the next page code and previous page code. It's pretty simple. It's just like we just go through all of the children of a thing, of like a game object, and then we just check if one is active, aka the one we're looking at now. And then if we are at the end of the page list, we just go back to the first one and turn that into active, and otherwise we do the next one in the children. So it's just like, I'm not explaining this very well, but it's really simple. You know how to program, you probably get what's written here, and it's just the opposite of the previous page instead. So pretty simple, pretty basic, and then I'll just like link to a little button in the UI, and that should work fine, hopefully. And I've just moved inventory text, so that's also a pretty simple one. That's just deleting some code that was up here, and that's it. So now it's time to actually implement the UI. Alright, so this is the basic layout of the UI done. This is only one of the couple of panels that I'll need to make. I still need to make a description and like an image, but this here will autofill itself. So this I don't need to change anymore. So this should be good. I think it looks pretty good like this. And yeah, so this will be how the basic UI looks. So I'll get back to you when I've finished everything here. Probably take a little break now and go eat. But yeah, probably should have said I've had to make some changes to the code here. Just some small stuff like changing which number of child I want to grab, and adding an extra layer of parentage. But nothing too major. Code mostly worked, I think. I haven't tested it yet, but like should work. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'll be right back with the final version. Alright, so I just got back to work on the UI, and I made this little list here, which has a bunch of categories and a bunch of circles. So basically this is so I can keep clear in my hand what I all have to change. So I have to change the area name, I have to change the population thing, and I don't have to do it This just makes sure that I don't forget things as easily. And I find it really helpful. It makes it less overwhelming to add, like, this isn't a big feature, but it's like a logistically intensive feature, I guess. And sometimes I get like the, whoa, I have to add so many things, and what do I change? And this really helps clarify that. So that's something I often do, and hopefully that might help you. I don't know. I have just finished the UI, so I can show you that now. Last time I recorded this, I was actually recording the screen, so that was kind of silly. But yeah, so this is it. It's the final piece of UI. I think it looks quite nice. I'm quite happy with it. And yeah, so this is it. Has these buttons. There appears a lock here if you're not a high enough level yet for the area. So like have it unlocked. So that's also kind of nice. And yeah, pretty cool. I'm overall really happy with this UI. It fits really closely to the original design I made. So this is basically exactly what I had in mind. So I'm really happy with it. And yeah, so that's my process for designing a new UI. If you want to learn more about UI design and stuff, you can join our Discord where we're making a game all together as a big group, and all the money we make goes to charity. So you can check that out. There should have been an ad for that, or an ad. I'm not making money off of it, so it's not really an ad, but there should have been a thing for that in earlier on in the video, like a little promotional thing. So that's cool. Go join that, and see you in the next video.